from the WATE 6 on your side storm team.
I want to start tonight with a live look from Gatlinburg Sky Park and show you it's calm. Not going to be the case tomorrow afternoon through the evening. Going to get very windy up here, but I want to start out as well. It's cool already. Temperatures dropping into the mid to upper 30s at this hour, including 37 in Knoxville, 33 in Middlesboro, and 36 in Kingston. We'll continue to drop probably below freezing most areas here in the valley, but some higher elevations and those that are kind of exposed to wind, you're going to actually warm up a little bit overnight as those southerly winds start to kick in. But again, the strongest winds come as we go later in the day here in the Knoxville and surrounding county areas. Our winds probably not till after lunchtime. But regardless, everybody at some point tomorrow in the blue will see sustained or continuous winds in that 20 to 35 range. Gusts could be up to around 55. Now in this purple shading, including Harlan County, winds could gust up to 80 miles per hour at times. It's going to be very, very strong there. Let's take a look. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Notice, just like I said, pretty quiet in and around the valley, but we're already seeing it pick up across the plateau. And this red in the Smokies, those are 50+ mile per hour gusts, and they're only going to get stronger. That's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll take it up towards midday. And when you start to see that gray shading, almost white, we're talking winds gusting close to 80 miles per hour. Look at Gatlinburg showing 78 by 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So these are going to be very strong. They're going to be pretty consistent as we go through much of the day. But watch after about 4 o'clock. We'll take it into the evening and they slowly start to relax, and slowly is kind of the key here. We're still going to be seeing those gusts in the 30+ range at times, even through tomorrow evening. And there's a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe storms across much of our area. Some damaging wind gusts along a line of thunderstorms moving through, also problematic. Worst weather down to the south, so please be careful traveling through Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, over into the Carolinas, as that cold front will be sliding into a very unstable environment. So we start out dry tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Our rain chances will increase from lunchtime and beyond. This is noon. And again, shortly hereafter, that's when our winds will pick up in and around the Knoxville area as this front comes through and everybody stays pretty gusty even through the afternoon and evening hours as the rain exits. That's 6 o'clock, and then 24 hours from now, there may be a few lingering flurries across Kentucky and the plateau as this system exits. The coldest of air, though, doesn't come until early next week. Over the weekend, this cold air is pouring down into the lower 48. This is Monday afternoon. Temperatures are probably going to be in the mid to upper 30s for highs. But watch what happens as we go through the day Tuesday, and we'll end Wednesday morning when this will most likely be the coldest morning we'll have over the next 7 to 10 days. And these are single digits to teens for low temperatures across the area. I know we're still about 4 to 5 days out. Confident that that Arctic air is going to get here. Here's the key. There's not a lot of moisture going to be interacting with this system, but you don't really need it with Arctic air because it squeezes out the moisture that's there, and you'd see more of a very light, dusty type snow, and it can actually accumulate more so than the heavy, wet stuff that we're used to. So we do think there'll be snow accumulations for some, kind of what I'm thinking right now. Pretty medium risk, we'll say, areas in this light blue to see an inch or higher. At this point, the greater risk of seeing that's going to be up through portions of Kentucky and maybe back across the northern sections of Middle Tennessee. So we're still several days out, but I do think this is going to have an impact across the area, not just with the snow, but more so with this Arctic air that's coming in. And if we do end up with several inches of snow across the area, those 11-degree morning temperatures Wednesday, probably going to be several degrees colder than that. So just get ready for some really cold air to head our way next week.
Oh my goodness. Ken, thank you. Hey, just